nice man over here who I am driving slowly behind him so that he doesn't get run over. Now he just finally got off the bike, but he did really good. He did really good. But I told him I was going to ride with him so nobody messes with him because these cars are just out of control. And this guy's like in his 70s. So the least thing I could do is just, make sure he's okay. Yeah, whatever. But the guy did really good. He made it almost all. He had no but one gear. He did this with one gear. I'm impressed. Didn't he do great?
Yeah.
He did really great. So this is the kind of things I do. I help people. And mind you, I've been riding with this guy from the beginning of the bridge. He's supposed to be here to the left on the other side of this fence or up top. But he said he made a mistake. No one is trying to help him. So I said, sir, I will drive behind you. Take your time. And he's like, I'm trying to make it to Manhattan. And if I would have had a roof rack, I would have threw his bike on my roof rack and just given him a ride. And they were honking like crazy when I was talking to them. Weren't they, babe?
Yeah.
And it's raining.
No compassion.
No compassion. These people are just trash. Brooklyn Bridge, y'all. Helping my fellow man out. Gotta care about other people. Can't just care about yourself. There we go. That's a little better. I had to wipe the camera. But look how fast the cars are going around me. And he hasn't even looked back since I started. He's so focused,
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I could probably still put that bike on the top. I just have to...
Why don't you get across the bridge?
Well, let's see where he has to go. Because this guy's in his 70s. You know what I mean? And he was doing so good on his pedaling and all that. You gotta help the elderly and the young. I mean, there's no way he could have been riding on this. They would have been honking at him. They would have forced him into that gutter area. No one cares. And I have things to do. I have places to go, people to see, but helping my fellow man is okay to do too.
Yeah.
This guy did really good. I mean, like, he's making such great... I mean, this guy's healthy. This man is healthy.
Yeah. You gotta be healthy.
I'm just glad I was on the bridge at the right time, man. Just like this could have just been catastrophic. These people riding on this damn thing flying by.
First look back.
That's his first look back.
How long is this bridge?
I'm not sure, babe.
Let me check it out. The Brooklyn Bridge is 1,834 meters.
And divide that by 3. And 1 meter is 3 feet.
1.1 miles.
1.1 miles. He's doing great. He might even jump on the bike for the downhill. Who knows?
Steve Ladner wanted to know
What do he want to know?
how long was the Brooklyn Bridge?
Oh, good job. You think he heard you? Why don't you speak up? I don't know if they heard you. They probably heard you if you're feeling like uncomfortable.
Restless Native said, I would have told him to hang on to the car while I give you a tow. That's
Yes,
fine.
if he was in his 20s, yes. Let me stay.
Okay.
Let me get in the middle a little bit. Let me get in the middle. Come on, y'all, calm
He
down.
went
Calm
to the
down.
side. Oh yeah, so he jumped off of the downhill.
Uh-oh. You don't have a helmet on. Please slow down, sir. I am going 10 miles an hour. He's going about 15. Calm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's pedaling. He's good. I'm impressed.
He's done this before.
I just want to give him enough. No! This guy just had to get in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, good. Chad, let me get a little closer. He has no reflectors on his bike neither.
Nine.
No, oh, there's a little reflector underneath the seat, underneath the seat, a little reflector.
No blinking light. No
No.
neon colors.
Which way is he gonna go? Yeah, just go straight, sir. Go straight. Go straight.
So,
Good job, sir. You dig. So I'm so impressed, man. Yeah, this way, this way, this way. Good job, dude.
safe.
Like that officer, I asked her, what's more important, public safety or officer safety? And she said, officer safety. No, ma'am. Public safety. Now this man is safe.
Yeah.
Look at him. And a thank you is not needed. Keep on going where you're going, sir.
The hand up was the thank you.
Yeah. It worked out great. He's safe, man. I mean, this city, half these people don't have a license. Half these people don't have registration. They're going to keep going. They're not going to check to see what happened. They're going to say, then they're going to have cognitive dissonance. You shouldn't have been on the road. How do I switch this back to me? Is this it here? Yeah. Boom. Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, I am here. And let me tell you, man, and I'm saying man like I'm from like one of those cities. Let me tell you, man, This is light. I don't record the things that I do in this town. But it's like a lot of today's the second time I extended myself, so to speak.
Yes.
All right. We're not gonna talk about the first one though.
No.
Might need a lawyer for that one. Anyway, Big Elvis the Chef, I am here helping the good people of the tri-state area get over the bridges without getting killed. Helping the elderly and the young. Oh, bum. You have any last words, LJ?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Yay. Oh, look what I just got for my kids. Can you see that? Is there anything blocking that?
Well, you can't really tell the glare.
That's a glare, right? It's a big glare. Boom. How about now? Still a glare. I just got that for the kids right there, y'all. Let me see if you can see what this. You should be able to see what this. Boom. Can you see that? No, you're right, the glare. Too much of a glare. Well, they're excited. It's an ice cream maker. I think the kids are going to be making ice cream and not selling ice cream, but giving ice cream away. Oh, look, now the truck wants to move. The party truck wants to move now.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Maybe I'll join it. Come on. Why is that car not moving? I don't get it. Here, let me let you see what I see. Do you see what I see? So we got this party bus right here that was double parked and not moving, right? So we all started to drive around the party bus. And then this guy comes along and the light turned green and there's a car right underneath the red light. And he just refuses to move. That one right there to the right. It's like a silver car. He's just like, I ain't moving. So, welcome to this beautiful city where no one cares about anyone but themselves. But the party bus now wants to move when I started to move. Sir, I'm in the streets. I'm in the streets, sir. Let me back up. Let me see if I can help. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see what I can do here. All right, now the party bus wants to move. See, teamwork. There we go. Just one of these days that you're gonna go through in this time. I've got some words for you. This is my rendition of what a girl goes through. They're in this bus partying up a storm. You know, this is the real party ones when the windows, you can't even see through them. Right? They don't even have back windows. They're like, nah. What goes on in this party bus stays in this party bus.
that sounds scary.
I always wanted to do the party bus thing. Remember I talked about it, getting like an actual bus, one of those like accordion style buses, and just drive down from Broadway all the way downtown, all the way uptown. Just that'll be your route, and people could jump in, hop on, and drink. You know, you hop on the bus and you have there's a bar there, and you jump on the bus, you jump on and off, and we just going uptown, we just going down like 3-4 routes. But you know, I need to have rich friends, rich mothers, rich fathers to get shit like that. And these are just ideas, you know. So much politics involved.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds policy changing.
Politics, yeah. But you know, it takes money, man.
Very
You have to go
political.
to the mayor's dinners and pay the 10 grand, the 15 grand. You know, you have to schmooze with the people, and you got to say, listen, I got this idea, man. I want to take these accordion style buses and have them run actual bus routes that are going to be picking people up and on and off while they drink. Remember, didn't we do that in New Orleans? When we went to New Orleans? Did they have, wait a minute, you and I, did we go to New Orleans?
No.
Oh, no, you went to New Orleans to see family, right?
Yes.
All right, when I went to New Orleans, they had those like ferries, like trolleys, and was it trolleys or trains? I can't remember now. It's been so long. But you were able to jump on and off, but you would have your own liquor. I'm talking about having a full-fledged bars.
Charlie's San Francisco.
Yeah. San Francisco's not the only one with trolleys, you silly lady. I love you so much, baby.
No, just saying.
So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just do like accordion style buses running all through up and down the city and have like just routes that they would go along. And it's just free to jump on, free to jump off. But there'll be an actual bar there. Bartenders, you know, there'll be, you know, I don't know, music. It'll just be a rolling one. And then, boom, the party buses got real popular. Not that they took my idea, you know. All ideas are just consciousness.
Yeah.
That's all ideas are. All ideas are is just consciousness, and it's like it's out. All ideas are just there to be grabbed. You just grab that idea and you just, you know, you take it, make it yours. Especially if you have the means, the funds, the income, all that kind of stuff. Ideas are beautiful when you can afford to make a move. No, I've been thinking about that story with the child, allowing the child to just go and find its, you know, following the child. Oh, we could call it following Johnny. You know,
Following Johnny.
following Johnny. I should give away the story to the world right now. Just give it away. Well, I was thinking about spectrum and children on the spectrum, and I was thinking also about the movie of the Third Kind. So we have Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that movie where everyone in the movie was moving towards the direction of that place that we went to, which was Devil's Tower. Remember we went to Devil's Tower?
Of course.
So we went to Devil's Tower, which was in Wyoming, which was the first national monument in the United States of America. First, like, federally protected anything was that thing there, the Devil's Tower. So I was thinking about this child, right? This fictitious child, this child that's in my mind, that I've taken hundreds and hundreds of other children in an anecdotal way and just, like, you know, utilize all that I've seen in my, you know, with my own two eyes. And I came up with this idea where there's this father, and the father has this child that's on the spectrum, and this child is the kind of child that never looks at the father, never looks at the mother, never looks at anyone that's around, and it's always reaching. This child is constantly reaching for something, like always just trying to kind of like no matter how much you hold the child, or no matter what, the child is always trying to just, I wouldn't say get away, because it doesn't put up the fight like to get away, but it's reaching constantly. And let's say get away. I don't know why get away just felt like wrong. You know, the child is trying to get away at all times, and it's always just like fighting the parents and like making, you know, could be making sounds that are like the sounds that you hear when you're in the supermarket, and you know, and it's like 3 rows away, and you know that sound, you know, it's like a special needs kid kind of a thing. And you know, you hear that sound of like just like trying to speak and trying to say, dude, I'm trying to go this way. And then if you ever bump into this person on the line on any lane, you'll see that this person is like maybe bound to a wheelchair. They can't even move, but they're constantly reaching out for this place. And this father decides to allow the child to once the child started walking, the child would like kind of like walk into walls, walk into doorways, couldn't even like really get the doorknob, couldn't turn that doorknob properly to get like to the next room. But once the child hit like 4 or 5 years old, the child started to get a little longer and was able to do things like door handles that went down opposed to the ones that turned. And the father says, you know what, I'm just gonna pack a bag for the day and we're just gonna go out and I'm just gonna go wherever the kid goes. So he's basically walking behind this kid as this kid is just walking, and the kid just starts walking, and the father starts following the kid, and the father then has to like make sure he has the right food, he has to have tents, he has to have at least a tent, he has to have like, so now the father has went from just a book bag on his shoulder to now he's carrying like a whole entire backpack just full of survival damn near things, because this kid is just aimlessly walking in a direction. He has no idea which way. Some days they pass the same place. In other days, it's very, very, very new. And what's also interesting about this story, and mind you, this is a story that I have in my head, and I have over 20 to 50 of these stories. Am I wrong, baby?
No, more.
More than 50, you think? No, I don't know, more than 50. Well, yes. Well, this is a story that I just started to work on yesterday. So there are stories that I've been, off the cuff. I'm giving this away to the to the to the world. You can have this. And check this out. So this guy, wait, let me fix this. That's better. Look how blurry I was. Look at me now. So now, what this guy does is he finally so he's with the kid, but here's the spin. Do you remember what I said yesterday? What was the conflict? There has to be conflict, right? What's the conflict? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, dang. See, I talk about this so much. Just go right here and right out there. Bam. She don't even hear my stories no more. She used to love my stories. I need a new muse. Who's out there wants to be my friend? I need a new muse. One that'll listen. No, but the conflict was the mother. Do you remember that?
The mother.
The mother was the conflict. The mother could care less about the child. The mother was on drugs. Remember, they started to follow them. Now, here's the thing. The story in the guy starts getting big, and the guy's like growing as far as like popularity in this TikTok world, in this YouTube world. The guy's popularity is growing about just letting his son aimlessly head in this direction, like he's being led to this to this place. This kid is being pulled, and I'm saying that like Captain Kirk. He's being pulled. The child is being pulled from out there, somewhere. It's calling the child. Damn, that's some good indica we just had. Girl, whoo, that's good indica. That is Angelica. Whew. Now, let me just take one little bing bing. Let me get a little bing bing. Lighter, please. Please.
Boy.
She's such a good helper. That's scripture. So now, right, here's the story. So now, the thing is, the woman is a drug addict. The woman could care less about the husband. She could care less about the child. And this documentary people start following her, or like they're interviewing her, and then she has like a manager, and the manager is trying to clean her up, and like, we're gonna go live. Don't do anything tonight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay with you. The manager's actually living in her house on the couch certain days, just to make sure that she's going to be sober enough to do the interview for like today, you know, and Good Morning America and all these people. So then you have the newscasters that are now, every place this kid goes, there's different newscasters following them. And you know, it's always one of those women with the deep voices that she's following the news, and you're not going to believe what we've done today and what strides have been made today on the news. So the news people are like following this guy, and it's like also like a play on that guy Forrest Gump. When Forrest Gump was like traveling, it was like jogging, and then there's this huge crowd of people just jogging behind this guy, Forrest Gump guy. And now I'm taking inspiration from movies like that and different scenarios. So you get the point. This kid is just walking aimlessly, and little do we know, it becomes this huge movement of these children that are on the spectrum to some degree, to some way, some form. They allow their children to then start walking in the same direction, and it's just constantly like aimlessly walking, bumping into things. People are like moving like this, like the kid could be like up against like a rock, and like he's trying to walk, and now you got like big trucks just pulling in, and they're just like ready to blast a hole through this damn mountain just to let this kid walk through. That was good. I'll go pay to see that. I would definitely pay to see that. Where are the children going? And is it just children? Is it 50-year-olds in their wheelchairs going too? Who finally was able to talk their oh yeah, you got the 50-year-old in the wheelchair who's finally been able to convince his caretaker to let him do this too. Or his caretaker's like, this is for you too. And the caretaker just like got walking with solar panels and their person, just so they can power up the wheelchair. So the wheelchair can just go through all this terrains and stuff. So it's like this huge movement of people just letting, just finding this call. They're being pulled. It's just some sort of thing happening. And the movement happens. Where do they go? Where do they go, baby? Where are they going? Where are they going? Is it a place? Is it aimless? Is it futile? AKA futile.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Futile is like, it's a Star Trek reference when the Borg would come and they would say, resistance is futile.
Oh my God.
I love the Borg. The Borg is like so really awesome.
A woman made a Borg reference talking in conversation last week.
Random Borg moment? Yes. Just talking about the Borg like that? What did she say?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Right.
I couldn't relate.
You didn't get it?
No.
The Borg is the people that assimilate.
No,
they
of
assimilate
course.
you.
But I don't have any reference points.
You gotta assimilate. Let me finish that right there. Not finish it. Let me spark the end of this right here.
I was asleep by the time the theme song went off. It couldn't keep my attention.
You were asleep? Where you mean sleep?
When Star Trek came on, forget about it.
It's not your fault, baby. It's your mother's fault. And your father wasn't home with you. That's what fathers do with their daughters. Fathers sit with their daughters and they watch Star Trek. You wouldn't understand that. It's not your fault.
I was NyQuil.
But like I told you when I met you, I could never be your father. I could just be your daddy. That's it. Come on. That ship is sailed. Where did... So what happens is I'm going to start thinking about this boy and these adults, because now I already put a guy in a wheelchair and his caretaker is solar paneling it up so that they can charge up the battery as this person is just aimlessly heading in what direction we don't even know. And then the world now coming for these children, like helping these adults. Everyone is like moving mountains to get these people across streets, highways. Like I could just see. Oh, I had this thought yesterday. The thought that I had yesterday was that there was a highway scene, and on the highway scene, the guy is crossing the street with. Oh, that was like opening like the trailer. That was supposed to be for the trailer in my mind. So the trailer would be the guys on the highway, and people are like screaming at him to just pick up his kid and take him across the street. They're screaming at the guy to pick up his kid, but he won't touch the kid. He's letting the kid walk, and the kid just stands there in where the yellow lines are, and there's cars that are wanting to fly right by, and he's just like, let him walk, just give him a minute, something to that effect, and then he crosses the street. And maybe that's how he makes the news. Maybe Child Protective Services come out. Child Protective Services might come out and, try to take his kid. And the mother, she might want the son back because she knows that there's money involved in that. Got to be conflict. The mothers. I hate. I'm not like a mother hater or anything like that. Which I would be accused of that, though. Right? He hates women. All the women characters in all his stories are his mother. That's his mother he talking about.
Mommy issues.
He got mommy issues. Oh, it'll be a good story. And I think he should be black and the baby should be mixed with blonde curly hair or like red curly hair or something like that. And the mother's white.
Is he a trash bag bandit?
A trash bag bandit? That's from don't tell me that's from, what's her name? What is that woman's name? What's your friend's name? Cynthia G. Trying to look like she's an alien with the hair all on her face, covering her face like that. Talking about men and women in such a disturbing way. Can't keep a man, but talking about relationships. It kills me, all these people that know so much about relationships. And they ain't even in one. It's hilarious. Can't even keep a man.
Look at the club goers.
The club goers. So young, so free.
So underdressed.
No, stop it. You better stop. You didn't wear a bra till you was 30. You better stop it.
No. They don't look like they're going to a club, though.
Oh, no, these girls right here not in that club. The club there was nicely dressed people. These are just people standing on the block of the club. Those girls are bummed. How nice those girls up there. Look. Yeah. They looked okay. They look good. Don't you be judging people.
I'm not judging. I'm just, the club scene has changed.
Baby, this is only one club we driving by.
Yeah, but the last few clubs.
No.
The meatpacking district, yes. But
yeah, the meatpacking district, they got nothing but Jimmy Choo everywhere. We're like 10 blocks from there. These clubs are popping.
COVID.
People are still going in the clubs with $300 jeans, baby. And
dirty white sneakers?
No, that's a small group with the dirty white sneakers. That's a small group. That's a small group. So I got to figure out where they're going. Is it a place? Is it like? Is it like? should it be the reincarnation of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind to some degree? Where we're going back to Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower is calling on, a group of people. And I'm not saying that like all spectrum-based people. There has to be some sort of thing where one of those news reporters with those deep voices, she says, it's interesting how not everyone is affected by this. It's a very small few. Opposed to like, having it where we're targeting this group. But let me tell you, this is a major group of people that are spending money. So it's fair to say that theaters will be packed to some degree with the supporters of this kind of movie, which there will be massive pushback. Like, people are just going to be like, yo, you can't even talk about autism unless you have an autistic child or something. And then maybe not even autism. Maybe it just could be some sort of spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, and what I was talking about was like very severe though. Like, you can't even turn a doorknob. Severe. So I don't know how much of that population is actually spending the money. I'm not saying money is not being spent on their care. Yes, I'm sure, but that seems more governmental funding might be involved in that. Just to some degree, the more severe, like you're going to get more places that are going to be just, federally funded is what I'm basically saying. Whereas there's a whole nother spectrum of people that might not be called to this situation that are just, like you and I. Maybe just a little incelly to some degree.
I have a question. Carlton Way wants to know, what do you think about AI imitating musicians' vocals?
Oh man, I think that's old news. I think we're like 25 years late on that one. I don't believe, a lot of those like Tupac albums were done that way. A lot of those, a lot of different things have been done that way. I'm not impressed, honestly. I think it's part of some sort of strategy to make the artist who's busting their ass feel like they're just a dime a dozen, and they might not try as hard because it got to the point where people were like utilizing this system that we're in, and this system is like letting everyone feel that the non-educated guy in his garage is going to be a billionaire, and they keep promoting all this like SoundCloud artists that become so big and so hot. So now we've run that course, and now the new course might be just to let you think that it ain't even going to be that easy anymore. You're not needed at all. Like when I look at this music that's new, the new stuff that's happening now, is like, just imagine if I could just go to my phone and just type in a situation and a style. I say, I really like Biggie Smalls, all right, and I really like Drake. Can I get a Biggie Smalls, Drake, Frank Sinatra style song, right? A Biggie, Drake, Frank Sinatra style song. And now, here's the crazy part. Now I don't even listen to anybody else's music but the music I like and create with my AI. That's what I thought when I first heard this. This is to terrify everybody that nobody needs you. I could just make my own shit up. I like Frank Sinatra, Biggie, Drake. I want to hear a song that represents that. And then I'm going to tweak it as the years go by. I'm just going to be riding with my shit in the hood. Nobody can tell me shit. This is just another way to make a human feel like a grain of sand. And that's Bible. And I said that, and I said, you saw my face. I said that like the lady that's looking at people on the stoop. Like, no, from the windowsill. She's on the windowsill with the pillow.
Yeah.
and whenever she sees something she don't like, she make that face and throw her shoulder up. That's what I did. I did that move. Like, you know what I did? I did it like that same person, right? We have that vision in our head of that person. But you know what that person says? He doesn't say a word. And then she's from Georgia, somewhere, Can't wait to telling them people with the firecrackers they ain't supposed to have the firecrackers. Yeah, boy, he doesn't say a word. I mean, just think about that.
So my son's going to see next Saturday. Oh, it just started.
Right.
It didn't even start yet.
Right.
Look at that. So he's going
Tell the people who you're talking about, baby. Now we're being rude. What are you saying?
Sorry.
Speak up, though. Speak up. Come on.
I don't want to know.
I don't want you to yell me. I just want you to know, Come on. Please don't. What's that? How that song goes? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. That's the song that came up in my head. I want to hear that with a little bit of Queen Latifah and some original. What's her name? Tina Turner. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear a Queen Latifah, Tina Turner song. That's what I want to hear. And you'll just be able to rock your own shit. Fuck the world. You'll just be in your own bubble. For real, for real. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm not afraid of AI. Whatever's going to happen, there's nothing we can control. Like this guy, I don't even want to say his name, but I would give him credit if I had to. Somebody said something very, very profound. The only thing we have, only thing we're sure of is death. Death is the only thing that we're sure of. Everything else is speculation. Everything else is rich people of their times, right? This is the rich of their times. The people that are the filthiest of their times get to make the rules, get to make all these things happen.
Carlton, when he said, we'll finally get a Michael Jackson and Prince song.
Oh, Michael Jackson and Prince. That's what I want to hear. I want a whole album of that. And then nobody else going to have it but me. Me and my, what's those things called? What is the whole thing called? I can't even remember. I haven't even really studied it because I already experienced that in an alternate reality. in one of my dream states. That's why I'm such a great storyteller, because I keep tapping into alternate reality, so to speak, I don't really talk about that no more on YouTube, though.
Breaking it down Friday. He did a daytime show about this.
About what I'm saying?
No, about the whole AI interpreting different voices.
Right. I mean, I'm up to speed. It's Chat GBT. Just popped in my head. So Chat GBT is popped. I'm ready.
Now the average person's gonna be able to create movies from their fingertips. You can do a whole movie in a day.
Well, that Tyler Perry already does that. Tyler Perry already does that.
We're talking, graphics. AI is gonna totally inject itself on every aspect.
Well, it's possible. I don't have any proof, but it's possible we're in a computer already. So this makes all the sense in the world that AI is going to be, having such a hardcore effect in our lives. I mean, Terminator already told us this. What was that? Retrocausality? Come on. Don't tell me that, you didn't see this at the Terminator movie. I mean, they actually explained it. They did a good job breaking it down verbally.
As long as there's safe spaces in terms of sustainability, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah, sustainability. We're gonna go to the farm where the chickens are free. Right next door to the chickens that ain't free. Damn. And the other chickens be like, yo, you hear what's going on in there? They're like, I hear it. I definitely hear it.
Gibberish. That's right now.
They saying that we're speaking gibberish?
No. I'm just saying that.
I'm speaking gibberish.
Where?
We're doing gibberish. Well, let me tell you.
We.
You're lucky I'm a man of principles. That don't bother me enough. Say whatever you want about me. So, do the people get to go to the Devil's Tower, or is that just copying too much of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Well, there's no more cash accepted at the Devil's Tower, so they must bring their credit card.
Well, you're projecting your voice very nicely now. What the hell happened? What's going on? You're projecting nicely all of a sudden. Yeah, there's no more cash payment, and everybody's talking about the New World Order, trying to get rid of dollars. Listen to me, man. If you ever had money, right? And I'm not saying that that's not true, that they're ready to get rid of the dollar, and they're gonna put us on a digital currency in order to what's it called, babe? What's it gonna do? In order to a digital currency is for like the New World Order, so they can track all your money, right? This is, do you think for one freaking second that we are not the human being gonna figure out a way to have something that's worth something and trade it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's like the least thing we need to really worry about, honestly. Also, let me say this. I'll take this one. Oh. So, here's the thing with that. We have a situation where the Devil's Tower and all of the national parks in the United States of America, that's the USA, are no longer accepting cash. Let me tell you something about that, about cash and angry people that are saying this is New World Order, and they want to check to see, what money is doing. They want to know everything, right? Okay, let's say this is all true. But let me tell you, we've been to Yellowstone National Park. People go to Yellowstone National Park on a first date, on a Saturday, on a Sunday. And these people on a Saturday and a Sunday go to Yellowstone National Park by the hundreds. And it's 25, it was what, 25 bucks to get in when we went, right? But we went as a RV, and then we had did we have a car, one of those things?
Of course. We had an excursion pulling it.
No, we had an excursion pulling the RV.
Oh, the national pass.
We had a national pass, yeah, because we was in the RV, and then we had a pass, so it was like, I don't think we paid, like, we had the kids, so whatever it was, let's just say it was $20 each, or maybe per car. I don't remember. Was it per car, or was it each person? I can't remember if it was either.
It was per car. At the one with the presidents and the.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore was per person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can't remember. It's been some years we haven't done that trip, but we've done the trip twice, and that's going from New York to California and back. And we like to go to the national parks, the monuments, and we want to teach our kids that. What's interesting with us is, though, you know how they have the plaque that tells you what these things are? We tell our children, don't worry about whatever it says on the plaque. You tell me what it says, because your interpretation of what you see might be closer to the truth than what's going to be written down here. So we're those kind of parents. And I just was thinking about that national. And what I was going to say was that as a business owner, we're business owners. and I used to be in the bar business, and in the bar business, you got to count every drop of liquor that comes out of those bottles, and you don't take any chances with these bartenders because these bartenders are very, very dishonest. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. And I'm back, and you are appreciated. I know it's kind of weird, this angle, but you know. Sorry about the angle. Because this is a good story. I'm going to be looking at the screen pissed off again. I mean, it's happened to me at least 7 times. The last thing that happened to me was you remember was it the KFC? The KFC. I was saying how we should have the Popeyes, and when we plate the Popeyes fried chicken, we say how do you Popeyes? Remember?
Yeah,
and they ignored my email, didn't answer my email, and then 6 months later, KFC has how do you KFC, and they did a half-assed job at it. But it was supposed to be you order the food, you take it home, watch the families go home with it, and then they plate it, and then they send they send their plated food on actual plates and bowls and shit like that. You take the mashed potatoes out of the fucking container and you put them in something, and then you serve it like that, and then we're gonna have a big prize. So I did this whole fucking pitch, and they ignored me. And then who did it? KFC. I should have did them both. I should have submitted to both their asses. I should have submitted to churches, to everybody. But then I had to go to work. I got shit to do. And the indigo went away. I went to sleep. I woke up and had shit to do. Forgot I was doing that shit, thinking all that stuff. I have a great imagination, though.
Vivid.
That's what keeps us together so long. My imagination. It was just my imagination once again, running away with me. Ooh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Sooner. Verse 2. No! God is good.
All the time.
Oh, man. I feel good. And I'm going to say goodbye. I feel good. And I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye. You too. I love you. Goodbye. And you too. I love you.